Okay. I know exactly what I did on my microphone, but I had it off there, so we are good, it looks like now. So we're back. Got a little bit more done since last night, actually. Um, let's take a look at it here. So we're level 28 now. I did do some skills and perks. We'll go ahead and actually add this next one in. So I got these two, the soft feet ones. Um, should help us moving around, not making as much noise. I would like to go ahead and get this one unlocked. Or no, wait. No, that's not the one we want. Yeah, there we go. So that's the one we're after next, I think. But it looks like we're gonna have to add some more to be able to unlock that one. I think we're gonna go with that. And then as far as perks, I think I only added. So I added the fast shouldering, and then I thought I added another. Oh yeah, I did the put one in archery because I'm trying to get the move and shoot, which should stop the so much wobbling anyway. You're still gonna have some, but the least amount better. So also purchased several more tents today. We have this one here with our tripod. We have both of these here so we can get across to actually pick up the deer instead of having to run all over it because this is a huge lake. We dropped off a tent here today. We dropped this one off I did this one today as well. And maybe this one. I can't remember if I did this one yesterday, last night, or today. We still have that one there. We have this one, which I shot the one buck there. Hopefully that one will be done pretty soon. We can relocate that tent. And of course, we still have our one down here for our cash grind. Also, still have two in the inventory. So we still have several tripods we're gonna have to purchase, but that'll just come with time. So we're gonna have to get on down here to zoom in a little bit more to actually fast travel. So today's episode is going to be more grinding ducks, geese, get some more levels, get some more cash, mainly what we're after, so that we can go ahead and buy the rest of the stuff that we need to set this up all the way. So we'll go ahead and get a tent while we can. So that gives us. That's saying we only have two. I thought I still had three left though. Yeah. Okay. So I was wrong. It is possible that I did drop one off and forgot about it. So that's probably what I did. So let's go ahead and reset our time. And I also need to pull our duck setup out. I did try the 10 gauge because it allows 4 shots, but doesn't seem like it's as accurate as this one, which I'm sure it probably is according on paper, but I don't know. Just shooting it, I don't know if it's the sight on it. I may need to change the sight. And I'm not even sure what sight you can put on that. I know I don't want a scope because we're not far enough away to really need a scope. But this is, again, today, of course, when I'm not streaming, for the time that I was playing, it was really productive. We'll see if that still pans out, which is not looking like it right now, but we do need to kick our call off. And as you can see, all I did was Canada Goose today. Didn't really draw many of those in. So I think we might actually clear that one out. I think we'll just go back to Gray leg. I think we might add mallard on here. Still no diamonds, so nothing really crazy to report. But the levels were coming pretty fast earlier, so that was good. Here comes our first flock in now, so that's not too much time to have to wait for them really. These come by fairly often. Good thing is these are geese, so these actually pay well. I don't know what he is doing. He is going nuts, dude. You need to just sit, chill for a little bit, splashing around and everything over here. Like we're gonna have 2 flocks come in, but I don't think that one's gonna make it down before I shoot some of these. So, only thing is, the more of them you let land, the better chance you have at hitting multiples. So. Looks like we got some ducks trying to come in too. Yeah, so this is kind of what it was like earlier, just a mess of ducks and geese just all together trying to land here. And I actually had them, they come in from that angle right there. So right there you can see what they're doing. So the ducks are coming in back there, which is fine. Or is those geese? No, those are ducks, I think. You know what? I can't really tell what those are. Yeah, see how they come right at your head, and they actually will land on you or inside the blind. And we already spooked some. Ah. Yeah, well, we'll take it. Try again next time. That's what I hate when they come right up on me like that. I think I got a couple decoys just a little bit too close. So we'll probably do this for the first hour, and then the second hour we might actually start going around and checking some of the whitetail locations just to see if we've got anything we need to shoot down, which I know we will. Just kind of a pain where I don't have tents at all of them, and I don't even have all the drink zones. I actually found another one today. Where was that? I think it was this lake. Yeah. So originally this was just brown bear, but when I went there today, I actually found that whitetail are there as well. So I'm assuming I probably had a lynx or something that scared them off the first time from showing up. And that's the furthest I've seen those land. That's kind of new. Looks like we only got one out of that. Not sure why they're landing. They're kind of landing funky right now. Can't tell if that's the one I dropped over there or not. We'll find out though. He'll go get it if it is. There he goes. He's going that way, so maybe we did get another one. Nah. Doesn't look like it. It's probably just a shiny part of the rock. Yep. Bro. I'm not sure if I added those decoys today or last night. I can't really remember when I added those. I put a crap ton out though. Doesn't seem like it affects them any. They still come right in and swim right in between them all, so. Normally they land like right here to right in there. And sometimes right here on top of me. But that was the first time I've ever seen them land right out here or back here behind me. That was new. And I'm just hoping for a good steady stream of them. That would be nice. For a good hour, that would be really awesome. Be alright if they kind of space themselves out some, but and so I just been kind of waiting, trying to see if they'll line up to where I can take multiple in one shot. Which they're gonna go ahead and spook off on me. I have no clue how I missed that guy. Tell me I didn't graze that one. He's gonna do that to me, isn't he? Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is completely new. I've not seen them do this. Also, they've created a new feed zone right here, right beside me. All right. Man, they dart and everything, don't they? Just did come back over here where they've been going. I don't know what's happening there. We're able to get him. I did a couple deer I had to track today, so got him to almost level 3 in tracker. We might have a couple coming in, maybe. No, that guy is. I'm not sure about that one. I think he's just flying. Oh, maybe he was coming in. Yeah. Too late now. Yeah, it's probably part of the problem is we're down to one goose in a flock, so I mean, there's just not much going to come down till those respawn. Did look for another area. I heard a lot of Canada geese here when I was checking this one. I'm just worried that if I get in here and create a dead zone, then there isn't actual deer drink zone. We're just going to kill it out, and it's going to move some random spot. But I have not seen anything out of the 2 times I've checked that one. I figure we'll at least give it one more go around, look at it before we mark it off, because on the PS5 ground I have set up, that is actually, or was, I had 3 herds of deer there. So hopefully these guys actually decide to land over here where they're supposed to, not do this funky stuff they've been doing. So we've got 2, so unless they spook. Oh, we actually have more coming in over here I didn't see coming. So as long as these guys don't spook, we'll let the rest of these other ones come down too. Now they're going to give me a shot at 2 for 1. We're going to go ahead and take it. It just doesn't have the reach for that. Alright. Not sure if I hit that one through the trees or not. We might have, because he's going that way. Yep, yep, looks like he got one there, so. Right, give me just a minute. I got a call coming in I gotta take. Alright, so we're back. I'm assuming. Oh no. Well, came back at the right time. How about that? How many more we got coming in? Alright. You guys going over just a little bit. Actually, no, that's actually perfect. Should have took that shot. Ah. I thought that one shot right there, I might get lucky and hit all three of those, but no. Alright, Chief, get to it, buddy. You're just going to get wet again. Go on. You got this, bud. So did I miss that close-up one? How in the world? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I didn't. Definitely got one floating, and we got one down over there. I think I'm going to have to quit pulling the sights up on these ones that are right here. Just hip shot them. Ah, I knew you'd lay it down right there. So I've noticed too, when you get out in the middle of that, sometimes it shows as you can still be seen. So it does help to pay attention to that from time to time. Bring that one back, and hopefully we have a couple more land in the meantime. Got one that's going to come in at least. Set it down right here, bud. That'd be perfect. We'll take it. I don't know what he's going for there. He's bugged out. Where is this one coming down at? Or did it fool me? No, there it is. I don't know what harvest he's returning with, but he has nothing. Get him back over here. I didn't see anything else flying, so I don't think it would hurt to go ahead and take that one out. Alright, so we're at 21,000. So it wouldn't hurt at this point actually to go ahead and get us some more shotgun shells and another tent. So I don't know why it does this. Do not have insufficient funds. Now if we go back to the tent, it should be unlocked. Yep. Alright, so it puts 3 more in our inventory. That's great. Or 1 more in our inventory. Total of 3. So let's go ahead and get one more. We've still got about 20 minutes before we hit our hour mark. So I guess while we're waiting for some geese to land, we can plan out where we might need to put a tent. I know this is a massive area to actually have to run over, so we might put another one. Actually, probably put. How far of a run that is. We'll look at that, see how far of an actual run that is, or we may be able to jump on a four-wheeler and get to about here and then have to run the rest of the way. I would actually like to have a tent like right here, so I'm not spooking those guys, because if I remember right, that's a tricky shot. It wouldn't hurt to put one here. I have nothing close to that. And then we're probably going to have to get something down in here, because running to all these is just not. I don't know, I just have so many places. And there should have been more drink zones here. Or no, wait, I had two here. Yeah. I didn't expect these two. I have a feeling there's one or two more at this. Wait a minute. Maybe not. I know I've checked this one a few times. Here's where we definitely need a tent for sure. This is a massive herd I need to shoot down. I think all three of these end up in one big pile of deer. I'd like to get enough money for one more. Maybe even another level would be nice too. So yeah, I think our first target one is going to be, because we've got this area and this area to have to shoot down. So I wish you could just go dead center. Maybe that's what we do. Is we just put that there and then see how far apart that is. We need to be at least 250 from both. So we may have to scoot back this way if we have to. I have a feeling to get a good shot on these, I'm going to need to. I think I can actually get it from right here. Obviously, shot from right here because you can see my path of running to pick them up. And then. So that'll be our first one. Maybe here for a second. Not sure about what to run, and it looks like that's probably a pretty steep hill. I don't want to really run up and down it. That one has nothing near it though, so we could do that one and shoot it down, because that needs to be shot down. So that might be number 2. At least we got a couple fixing to fly in. Yeah, the flocks of these are just looking too thinned out for much action, I believe. And it could be the fact where I had the game closed. I don't know what that does to the spawns or respawns, but it seems like that does kick off something. feeling this guy's gonna turn and come right on my head. Actually, I had one fly into me and knock me off of this, which spooked everything. He's gonna do us right. Let's see what we got over here. I don't even see. There it is. What are you aiming for, buddy? Give us 2 in one shot. That was perfect. Saving that ammo. What's this guy doing? So I called something happened. Normally I'd shoot that for cash, but that's not even worth shooting. He's finally out of here too. We're still 28. Alright, come on. This is just ridiculous. 11 minutes and we'll be out of this. We'll be putting some tents up and then we'll try to take out some whitetail. Work with what we got anyway. Thought for sure the way this was going earlier that it would be good for the stream, but it's been terrible. It's about like the weather yesterday at the house. Yep, it's just died off. Wonder if maybe we just reset the day. Actually, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We'll go back, rest it, and then we're gonna restart the game. In just a second, we'll get it kicked back up here. Steam has to sync to the cloud, it looks like, with it. All right, there we go. Let's see if that makes a difference on our luck here. Let's go ahead and get this call started back. I'm gonna go back to what was working for me yesterday. Oh, they're already coming in. We gotta get sneak over there without being seen would be nice. I don't know if we're gonna pull it off or not. So that might have worked. I'm not sure. There, we just got lucky and they just decided to pop back up, but seems like that did something for us, so there we go. Why are they coming right at me? Yeah, these are gonna spook for sure. Holy crap, that's a lot of geese. I missed that one with 2 shots, really. Got a little excited with all the geese noise in the background there. Kind of threw me off. Sounded like we had some Canadian geese coming in. Canadian geese. Oh, come on, dude. You could have done better than that. Let's go over here and chill again. So if they keep coming in like that and not being right on top of us, we got a good chance at getting to our goal of 1 more tent. Of course, we only got 5 more minutes till that hour mark I was talking about, but if they continue to do that, we might just hold off till we get that other tent. Wonder is my Waypoint marker is gone now, so we'll just set that back so that I don't forget where I was going to go.
Those are some nice tracks. Want to follow them?
Yeah, we're all right now, bud. Think so. Again, coming right at me. Did he just scare everything off? No, he did not. Okay, good. I thought they were going to give me all three of them. Should have just pulled out the 22 and try to shoot him. Yeah, we're not getting it like that, are we, Chief? All right, so we are getting the geese in, so that's better. That's double the money. Just stay chill, bro. It's all good, man. You just chill out right there. Let some more of your buddies come down here. See, here they come. Oh, that's his girls there. He's a stud. Oh, man, why am I missing? It's an awful lot of rotation in that cloud right there, wasn't it? Now, look, we don't need all that. Well, that's getting us there. We don't like it a whole lot to get it, but man, that's a lot of geese, and they're not even coming in. Come on, guys. I'm just curious. Are those the bean goose? Is that what those are? Can't even tell. I'm not sure those are even on this map. Oh man, we got them circling. That one's too close. I am just not hitting. Really? And there's a level up. We hit any more? Yeah, we got one more down. Alright. Let's Apparently we got probably 2 off the first shot and just missed everything else after that, pretty much. Gotta do better than that if we want to get to 16,000 real quick so we can grab that last tent. Are these just flying overhead like the others did? Looks that way. Oh, those are Canadian geese. Why are they not interested in coming down here at all? I gotta figure out what's up with that. Oh man, you guys are coming in too close again. This dude's right on me. Ah, missed that completely. Missed that completely. Let's just shoot everywhere. Alright, we're done with this. That's enough. We'll just skip out on the other tent for right now. So let's just go ahead. It's wasted enough time. Ridiculous shooting right there. Time to do something else. Go ahead and get that guy out. Switch ourselves back to our setup and make sure that we have tents in there. Yes, we do. Good deal. Alright, so we're going that way. I think 500 meters is the range of that spooking everything inside off, so we'll just go ahead and run. And hopefully we're 250 in between both of those drink zones, but I'm going to say we're probably not. may have been able to get closer with the 4-wheeler. I'm not sure. I don't think so, though. Alright, so we'll get to what we're calling the midway point, which is this, of course. Which is this waypoint. Then we're going to set the waypoint on where those drink zones pretty much sit, and then we'll see how far away we are. I don't even want to hear these geese right now. I'm mad at them. I've got to figure out why they're landing right on top of me now. What do we have there? I know I saw a moose right there. And it just disappeared like that. I'm going to go back on the replay and look at that one because I know I saw it. Alright, so we're here. This is the midway point. Where did he just bolted that fast before I could get binoculars up? Alright, so 325, so that's, we may actually be 334, so we're actually good right here. It's going to be a little bit of a long run either way, but this allows us to go to either one. So we'll go ahead and put, this is 5 by 10, yep. Now, assuming that we can find a location for the thing. Why can this is more flat, but it wants that funky. There we go. Alright, so we'll take that. Go ahead and get our binoculars back. We'll go check out this guy first, since we already have the waypoint set. I feel like we ought to go this way some. So we got 2 does. What do we? 3 does. Maybe I successfully got this one shot down already. Let's see. Hold up. There's no way that scores over 150, surely. He's also 70 to 85, so yeah, we're not at all worried about that guy. We just want to make sure there's not another one hanging around there. So it looks like it's just the 4. Alright. So maybe we can move this tent a little bit closer. Alright, so let's drop our waypoint. Let's actually go ahead and we're going to pick this back up. And I'm going to try to go more down this way. I have a feeling this is going to be one we're going to need a tripod for. Just because there were so many deer. And I may not even be able to see them right there. That's not going to be cool. So let's scoot back this way some. Alright, so we'll drop our tent. Oh, come on, light up. Perfect. Now let's run right down here. I'm just not seeing anything. There's the... That's a pretty good size one. Yeah, so this one is going to be a task. I just don't know if we can shoot. I kind of like it where those guys at. I'm surprised that some of those, if 430, they wouldn't even be rendered in, so that is not right. So where are we at? We got 1, 2. So we got that guy we need to shoot. Not too sure. I definitely know. So there's 2 out of that group that have to go. And this one just has a ton. So I feel like worst case scenario, we leave these guys alone for now. And we try to shoot these down because that's too many deer. That big boy. I think we're going to take him out. So let's go back up here. We'll swap our tent out for a tripod. Set that up. So I can still get pretty close, but I need to find where the best angle at those guys would be. And still have shots at these two, just in case. So those guys are right there, so it's just not a very good angle either way we go. But we can set this guy maybe out in this, which is not bad. And he's going to let me do that, so... that will work. Let's see what we ended up with. Still kind of crappy shots there. And I want to say this herd belongs to that drink zone, and then this one should be the other two merged together from the looks of it. Just by the sheer amount of... look at this, there's even more back in there. That is just too many big deer. Yeah, that one there. We've got to take him out. I would love to know the exact distance of these guys. They're probably right around 300. Wish I could get him broadside. He is not going to do it for us, though. Does that spook them all off? Maybe not. Yeah, they're traveling, so I would take that guy if he'll stop. And I missed him, of course. Probably hit a tree right there instead of him. But that's where our wobble is not helping us at all. Because, I mean, watch how much this thing moves. Look at that. That's insane. So we are definitely not shooting at those guys yet until we get those shot down. That's for sure. And if I have to shoot a level 1 somewhere else to accomplish that, I don't, man, we probably should have just took a, you know what, let's just take a ATV over there, because that's a heck of a run. Watch that deer have been a diamond. I think it actually had the possibility, but I don't believe it was. But it would be just because I put such a poor shot on it. There he is. Of course, the rack's buried under the ground. We'll never know what it looked like that. 236, no. Still good looking deer. Alright, so we got that one down. Let's go. I want to go check this one. That's when we could reclaim a tent really quick from him if we can get it shot down. So I may have successfully shot this one down. So let's just make sure there's not 3 does and 2 bucks, and I believe both are now level 1s. So we're good here. We can take that tent back. So that worked out. It's almost like this spot was made for a tent. Alright, so next on the list, I believe we were going to try to hit up this lake. I have one there, so let's go ahead and fast travel here. And if I'm not mistaken, I need to put tents back in my inventory, but actually picking that one up may have done it. Let's see, do we still have one there? Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. So, how far of a run is that? So, yeah, well, I don't think that we really should jump on a foiler for 100 meters. Doesn't take that long to run that. We may see something worth shooting on the way, you never know. This is a pretty good area if you can see any of the birds laying down. I'm hearing something, but I don't see the... Is that a grouse? Oh. Couple level 3 moose right there, alright. Wait a minute. Oh. Now, if I had the 300, I might have attempted to shoot one of those, but it's pointless with the 308 unless you hit a good shot, which I'm not 100% confident I'm going to, even though we were that close. I just don't like having to run for miles after those guys. Now that thing I would shoot if we can spot it. Yeah, they're not going to land. Alright. Back to what we're doing. Looks like we may end up dropping a tent right on the road. We'll take that. And unless there's another drink zone that I have not found here, that should be all that's here. So we shouldn't have to worry about spooking anything extra. Oh, wait a minute. And they're fleeing, of course. And these guys are fleeing too, so I'm assuming the lynx just came right at them. Wait a minute, what do we have going on here? There are a lot of deer here. What is going on here? That rack. But you got an odd one. I've not seen one like that before, I don't think. So how many? Yeah, I mean, there has to be drink zones over there. I'm not... Okay. So where are the ones that should have been over here? Is that them maybe returning? Yeah, so whatever spooked them, maybe they're going to go back over to where they should have been standing. I'm not getting another drink zone indicator right there, though, am I? Now, over there was a new one for sure, so we'll have to run over there and pick that one up. Let's say that guy should have got hit. Yeah, so he's going to go down for me. Maybe. Yep, there he went down. Question is, did the first one, because I'm probably zeroed at 300, so I shot high. Well, best way to tell is just run on over there. I gotta pick up that drink zone for sure. We need to check over here in case there was one here too that we've missed. No, so that's the one that I should have had. But now is it going to say that this is a new one? No. Alright, so there's our second deer. So we're already mid-pressure. We don't want to go too crazy, so it might not actually hurt to put a tripod up here as well. Yeah, I know. It's alright though. We're gonna blow the zone out if we go too stupid and shoot everything. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get this one, let him get his tracking up. Okay. Now we have to go on over here and get this one, because this has to be a separate one. I mean, the only other option, yeah, here we go. Alright, so we found a new one. Which is alright. We can deal with that. Oh, there's the problem. Man, you just can't control the wobble with this. I'm not even going after that to pick that up. Just wanted to sit in purgatory. Ooh. Yeah, see, that's what I didn't want to do. Alright, so let's go. Let's see. So if we have them here and here, we gotta find... get us a tripod set up. Swap that out real quick. Drop that over here. Drop that right there and run back down here real quick. Problem is, we're going to get awfully close running up here on them, and I don't have them to see anymore, so we might have to do something like this. If I was running for, I guess that would have been right from the tent. Why does this not want to place anywhere? There we go. So I think that we're going to make a lot of noise running into that. So the tent's more that way. It is what it is. We'll try it out. Okay, so there's that one. I'm not sure if I need one there. Here, maybe. See over there. So I got one. It's kind of hard to tell because those are looking right at me. And they look wide. What's over here though? Are they even there? Oh, there they are. Hmm. Yep. So last time I tried this, I'm pretty sure that rock clipped me. So there's no way that that rock gets me right here. And if it does, it's lying to me. 200 to 270, yeah, that's fine. Oh, come on. All right. It would be lovely if you could run across this, but I don't believe you can either. Or can you? Nope. So we know that one's down, so we'll just go ahead and grab him. Actually, I need to get him leveled up, so. So I don't think he got anything for that one, did he? It's a good looking deer right there. So, let's see. Track the other guy. So, I mean, that deer just ran right at us. He is looped around us. He's still 50 to 75% health right here, really. There we go. Shouldn't be too much further now. And I tell you what, this deer has ran. This could be a record. There he lays. Yeah, that was a good distance. Yeah, and I tell you what, I was right here when I shot, so it. Okay. Yeah, we know you got him, boy. Good job. So, I'll tell you what. Since we're already here, let's go ahead and run over that way. Do we have time? Yes, we do. Run over and check this one out. I'd love for this one to be shot down already. Not have to shoot anything. And no extra drink zones because that will throw a hitch in that whole plan. Because to not have to throw a tent out here for that one would be alright. Ooh. I'll tell you what, he looked bigger than what he is. Oh, man. I just want to see you not in the weeds, bro. Now that might have been a moose I would have took a shot at if he'd stayed. Did that not hit that? Wow. Right behind the tree. I think he just landed up there. Yep. Alright, well, that's not what we're after anyway. Wasting time. Well, we do know where there's a nice moose at. Wait a minute. Where are you guys at? Okay, so there's shows they're on around, so hopefully there's not any extra ones that I didn't see the first go around. This would really hurt to check. And that's probably too far out of render. Are they just not here? So I guess they're just out of visibility. Yep. He goes right behind the doe. And I don't want to shoot that one. So what's going to happen here if I take that shot? Accidentally shoot the wrong one. And I just can't seem to get around that guy. I hit him. That's some sort of an achievement. I don't know what that one was. Oh, we got a long trek around there. So what's going on here? Whoa, 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 whoa. Where were these deer? Shot way behind on him. I was gonna say, how far are you gonna go, buddy? You cannot go much farther. 3 bullets in you already. So that guy over there still has not died, so we're going to do a lot of tracking for that one. Guess it's possible he's one of these, but I don't think so. Let's see, so how many shots? So there's one. Shot him in the head and he still was running. 3, so that's right. So didn't get an extra one in him. That deer's died now, so we're going to have to track it down. Let Chief get in some work for this one. We need to look to see if there's a drink zone there. There has to be another one now. So let's just keep eyes peeled and look for it. And this may be one of those areas where you just run across it and you end up missing it because it's over here because you ran across. It's not looking like the case. Just need those to stay away from the deer. Leave that one in purgatory as well. So I'm still not seeing a drink zone, so they probably didn't get down here soon enough to actually create it. Which at this time of day, 11:55, I would think it would be there, but it's not. Sucks, so that means I want to check this lake again. And apparently right at the end of the drink time. Yeah, there's nothing. The only other explanation is those two were with these deer and ran that way while the other ones went the other way, but I don't know. It was kind of odd I didn't see any does with them. Not just shot. There's another one there already. So he must have been out in the water where I actually hit him. So let's just go ahead. Let's let our boy do some tracking. Tell you what, if I see you, I'm shooting you. Thought I saw it right there. Alright, sorry, bro. I'm coming. He keeps me on task. What has this one done? Just run straight down the mountainside again? Come on. Oh man, there was another one. I'm going to end up blowing his zone out. That's what I'm going to do. Alright. Might actually go back for that one because that one looked like it was extremely white. He's still plenty of juice left in him. How far did this guy actually run? And it's a lot of terrain to be bleeding out and running on. At some point he has to have gotten tired. There he lays. And this doe's coming back. Let's see if the other buck is with her. Two does, so I don't know. Is that a bridge? Alright, good job, Chief. What is this bridge going over? I don't know if I've ever seen this. So it's not over a lake. Alright. I'm sure I've had to have seen that because I've had to... Alright, so we'll go back, we'll get that link just to see if there's anything special. I'm sure it probably wasn't, but... Definitely not albino, but... Man, they just don't stop over here. I've never seen that many that close together. Of course, I won't lie, this is not an area that I've had to travel too much. Yeah, you're just gray. That's what I thought. Take $1,000 for it though. Okay, so we did not set a tent here, and I think we're gonna need to just to shoot this one down because I really don't want to come back to it. So we may go over this way to do that, and that might be where we call it by the time we get that done. Yeah, because we're at the 2-hour mark already. And I will continue after work tomorrow. Do some more grinding on geese. Hopefully get enough to get another tent. So let's go ahead, drop our waypoint right there. I'm just trying to think of what's going to be the best way to run to pick these dudes up, because I don't think, do I have 2 tents? I don't even have a tent on me, do I? Nope. So this is mute point at this point. All right. So I'm gonna end it there. So yeah, tomorrow I'll try to get some more cash grinded out. See how many tents I can get. I would love to finish up and get the full 16. Oh, a mountain hare, you say? Yeah, go ahead and get the full 16 tents. Then we can start maybe trying to work some of these down. So we know we got that one that's here already. That one's good. And we definitely need to get this one shot down. Not too worried if this one over here doesn't get shot down, but this big massive group of them, I'm not too keen on the groups, and I've been trying to shoot this area down just because I hate it. This one I love, so I actually want, and I think the way this worked out from here, I could actually shoot here and not spook these, and shoot here maybe and not spook these. Either way, we could definitely shoot this one, and if we have to shoot this one down and to make it to where we don't spook these after we shoot them, that's fine. This area I'm actually debating on maybe just making that one of our main shooting lakes. This one I'm not sure about. I know I do want this spot for sure, because that's lovely. Just a teleport or fast travel here, pop right out, and boom, there they are. This might not be too bad either, that particular one, so maybe I should just focus on shooting this one down. But yeah, we'll start looking into that as we get more tents and get some of these ones that we know we don't want to fool with shot down. This one might actually be a good one, but it's moose, so I'm shocked that I didn't find any whitetail around this entire, like any of this. So it's looking like we might end up with some of these like little small areas to have to hunt, but that's fine. Those are pretty open, good shots. So yeah, that's what we ended tonight. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Let's see what we got going on here with this bear. You cannot tell me that was not a good shot. Also, forget those are not black bears, so they're not going to go down that quick. So we'll go ahead and claim that guy up. We'll fast travel back to the tent, and that's where we'll end the stream. I just want to see, what does this say? Vital organ is what I thought. Oh, come on, you could not have ran too much further. Let's get real. He ran that far. Alrighty, well, if you say so. Good old cinnamon bear. And we're going to go back here, and that's what we're going to call it. So, yeah, everybody enjoy your evening, and we'll catch you again on the next one.